Ladies and gentlemen, the show will start in 4 minutes' time. 4 minutes, grab yourself a drink, have a happy weekend, and start it right with Shoot from the Hip. Ladies and gentlemen, the show is about to begin. Smash that like button, share the stream. It is time to start the weekend off with Shoot from the Hip.
Right, welcome to the show. Shoot for the hip. Don't know what that is all about. We're on a very relaxed mode on a Friday night. But guys, are you ready to do some improv?
Always.
Yes. That's lucky.
As long as it's Monday or Friday at 8:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. That's pretty much the only time.
Well, I think that's pretty much what time it is right now. So we can do it. Let's go ahead and do it. And for this first game, we're going to need suggestions in the comments. In the comments box.
All right.
Thread. Suggestions of a relationship between two people, something like mother and son, or perhaps doctor and patient, or Sam and AJ. That's a suggestion of a relationship. That's Sam, and this is AJ. And I'll let you work out what you think their relationship is later in the show, but I just need some relationships in the comments section. Tom, how do you rate the relationship between Tom and Luke?
I would say it's distant, but fair. So I'm going to go in a strong 7.4.
Oh, nice.
7.4. AJ, how would you rate the relationship between AJ and Luke?
Very strong. Strong brotherly bond. That's what I say.
Yes. That's what I wanted to hear. Yes. Stronger than 7.4. Sam,
What? He didn't give a number.
We'll give a number, AJ.
9.
What?
9.
Oh, I thought you said no. No. I cannot put a price on this relationship. Sam, how would you rate the relationship between Sam and Luke?
I think it's obviously the strongest one that Luke has, any member of this group. I mean, if you just go by time alone, I met Luke before either of the other two did, so there you go, first day of university. Also, hours spent together. We did our entire degree together. I think we probably got it on hours as well. So yeah, I think that it's pretty much the strongest bond that Luke has with any member of Shoot from the Hip.
A cold, analytical approach to friendship. How many hours have you racked up?
It's all about experience. I know what you like, Luke. I know what you like.
He does. He does know what I like. And I like a strong, committed answer, which is what Sam gave. I also like strong, committed answers in the comments section, which is what we've got. We've got excellent suggestions of relationships, dentist and patient, prisoner and executioner, neighbours. It's economical. Just one word, but says so much. Quiz show host and participant, bus driver and bus rider. Oh, really specific. Homer and Marge Simpson. The one I like most, though, is Batman and Robin from John Michael Welsh. I don't know if John Michael Welsh is the new viewer to the show, but I don't recognise that name, so thank you for coming along. Batman and Robin are going to be in this first game. This first game is called Change. And the way it works is two players, which are Sam and Tom, start a scene as Batman and Robin. And whenever I feel like it, I yell the word change, and they have to change whatever they just did or whatever they just said. So, Batman and Robin, the game Change. Let's go.
Let's play Change.
Robin, we gotta get to work. Mr. Freeze is frozen over the Gotham City pond.
Gee, Batman, don't you worry. We'll stop that nefarious ne'er-do-well in his tracks.
That's right, Robin. Jump in the Batmobile.
Change.
That's right, Robin. Jump on the Batcycle.
Change.
That's right, Robin. To the Batcopter.
Change.
That's right, Robin. On the Bat Segways.
Change.
That's right, Robin. To the Bat Horse.
Change.
Run. Let's just run. Bat run. Everybody bat run. Good
Yeah.
cardio.
Bat run and Robin run. Robin also run.
Well, we won't call it the Robin run, because that sounds like some sort of, internal discomfort. Just call it the Bat run. The Bat run.
What? Hey, now, hold on one tick there, Batman. I've got my own brand as well.
Change.
Hey, hold on there, Batman. I'm selling merchandise now. You want to eat it? Hey, now. Did you know I can fly? I can actually fly.
Sorry, what did you say? I didn't know you stopped running. You're like, I'll come back. Sorry, what? You can fly?
Well, that's the thing, Batman. They used to call us the Flying Graysons because we could actually fly. And
well, the
they
parents
used
can
to
fly.
call us They used to call us the hovering little boys because we could actually hover.
Change.
They used to call us Mr. Float and his dancing crew of floating boys.
Change.
They used to call the RSPCA when they saw us because they thought we were animals and it looked like things were going wrong in our lives. But
Change.
I didn't want to have to tell you this, Batman, but I have powers.
What? No. Yeah, I know. I'm the world's greatest detective.
Change.
I have powers too.
Change.
I only have one power. Money. Lots of money. But it's the greatest superpower in the world. What's your power? What's my power? Money. I already said. Look, I could buy your ass and sell your ass. That's how much money I... Listen, you know Jeffrey Epstein's island? That's now my island. I bought it. My island. Look, we don't have time for this. Mr. Freeze has frozen the entire Gotham Pond. If you can fly, you go and do some reconnaissance.
Okay. There, I tore his head off.
Change.
What?
There, I tore his balls off.
No.
This ice cube is his gonad. This is his gonad.
Let's play change.
There you go, there.
Nice.
Nice.
But I no longer get props out before the show, so whenever a game gets announced, I have to run to my prop box, which is over here. Look at this. That is my prop box, the wicker basket thing over there. And I run to it and I get whatever I think will be good from the top layer of junk. And that's what you got. Also, you got an ice cube from my slowly melting screwdriver, because I realized I haven't had one of these since I was about 19. And luckily, the good people at home, several of the good people at home want us to drink. Thank you.
Tom, how can they get us to drink?
Well, that is a great question, Sam. I'm very glad you asked that question. What you can do if you want us to drink, all you have to do, thank you, Laura Jane Selfridge, thank you, Batrun indeed, thank you, Denise. So if you want us to drink, you just have to pop over to our coffee page, which is in the comments right now. You can buy us a shot, or you can just buy us a tip, or you can buy one of the games if you want to see us play that game. Do it, says Senator Palpatine. He wasn't an emperor at that point, it was still a republic.
Whoa. I believe that clip is actually from episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, where he's in fact Supreme Chancellor Palpatine, not a senator, because the senator is now Queen.
I believe it's time to get the next suggestion for the next game. So what we...
Sorry, where was I? So Queen Aladama had become the senator for Naboo at the point of this Revenge of the Sith.
That's a good point.
Luke, sorry, you were saying?
No. We're deep in this now. So I think you've made a good point. I need to go back to my thing, but no, Luke. In a minute. Just shoot. Okay. What I was saying was thank you for the drinks. I'll tell you who we're thanking for the drinks once Luke has finished what he's saying. Come on, Luke. For goodness sake. Hurry it up.
Oh, well, it's time to get another suggestion. The suggestion that I need is...
Oh, we can't hear him anymore. That's a shame.
He's getting genuinely pissy. Look at that unhappy, tousled face. And the face is tousled, not just the head. All of it.
Go on, Luke. Come on, let's go.
Agent, don't be kind to that boy.
Well, you might go to work. That's all I'll just say. A location where you might go to work, something like a hospital or a police station or a bar in Magaluf or the last saloon on Mars. Where you might go to work, get it in the comments section. It can be real or fantastical, like some of the ones I was suggesting. Get them in the comments section, and then my good friend Sam is going to introduce the next game. And I can't wait to see which game is chosen.
I am going to introduce the next game, but first, who will be thanking for our delicious drinks?
We are thanking the First Galactic Republic. It's an empire by then.
It's an empire. Again, you're really messing up these Star Wars quotes today.
No, I was just doing that to piss you off so we could get back into this. But anyway, we are going to thank the lovely Nicole Sharp for a double shot. And the wonderful Pauline Hutton for another double shot.
Oh, wow. 4 shots.
And then now Tracy hasn't chosen for us to have a shot, but she has also donated, as has Pauline, towards Tom's Chili Challenge.
Yes! Tom actually asked me, we're going to have to do Tom's chili challenge. What chili should I get? And I sent him a list. And he has to follow that list now because he's asked my recommendation.
I haven't been outside because I've been working during the days, but tomorrow I get to go to the shops and buy some chilies.
You've got a wife?
Delightful.
Isn't your wife at the shops now?
She is.
Surely she could pick up some chili. So
I'm going to send her a list of chilies if I get her in time. Shall we squeeze it in today?
No, we should promo it.
No, we'll promo it later.
Promo it.
Let's have these shops.
No. We promo it. We promo.
No. Promo. Right.
Shots.
I've already done 2.
Well, we should make more of a thing, but we're terrible at organisation. Thank you very much, everyone. We owe you our lives.
Jason, thank you very much. If you want to do some more, please click on that donate link. You can just give us some money to survive. That'd be great. We don't know if there's another self-employment grant coming. So please support the show. Right. The next. What?
There's a reason I stopped drinking screwdrivers. That's a mistake. But a delicious one.
I did 2 of mine. I'll do 2 later. Sam, what's the game we're playing?
We are going to be playing a game of dubbed scene because it's AJ's favourite. But in this, I want AJ to be the silent actor, so he's only going to move his lips and mime some speaking. Tom is going to be the voice, and Luke is going to be the straight man, and they are going to be in the tartan paint making factory.
All right.
Making factory. It's time for Dub C.
I'm working a double shift here because I've got to fit the latest shipping consignment of double the amount of tartan paint that we usually make, and I need a break, boss.
So, I really was listening closely to you. You've taken one trip too many downriver. Now, my mum.
Oh, I'm so sorry. So sorry.
Whoa. When I'm talking fish, you're not talking in my ears. You know what I'm listening to. Wrap my vagina around your eyelids and I'll FIFA your little balls off. Understood? Yeah, you better understand. I'm a Cajun man.
So I'm just confused because my last boss was like this bold guy and he was always very, very still like that. But you're quite...
Can you guys hear me?
No. I'm a big boy now. Listen, pup. I'm taller than a voluptuous baby. You may understand feeding, but I understand hunger.
Right. I know, but I mean, I've got to say, I'm doing a lot of work here, and all I'm asking for is just like 15 minutes in between shifts for like changeover, just to sort of give me a break, because my hands are so tired, My hands are so tired.
Your hands are tired now, love. No, your hands are my hands. Come here, hands. So
Hans doesn't work here anymore. Right? He gave up because he was so sick of the working conditions.
Oh. 5, 4, 3. What comes after 3? He thinks. What comes after 3?
It's 2. The number 2. I don't understand what you're counting down for. What are you counting down to?
2. 1. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
I thought you'd all forgotten. Yeah, guys, I'm overwhelmed. This is so nice.
No. Never forget. Never forget. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
I wish AJ was still with us. He would have really enjoyed that.
He would. Unfortunately, we never usually put AJ in that game because he loves playing it so much. He usually introduces it. I think the intro with the dancing AJ and the live AJ, it was just too much hotness for the bandwidth to take, and he's gone somewhere. Hopefully he'll be back. But for right now, he's taking a little breather.
My favourite part of that was saying in the middle of it, "Can you guys hear me?" Anyway, well, chaos, but I enjoyed it. The next suggestion. The next suggestion we need. Should we do? Tom, do you want to host a little game of couples support?
Well, I'd love to. That sounds really nice. Now, really nice. Now, what we're going to do here is Luke and his, I believe his partner. It might be his partner. Might be his housemate. It's someone who he's legally allowed to be near. Is going to join him in this, and he's going to act out a scene. And anytime he needs to, he's going to tap the other person, whoever that might be, and they're going to provide him with words. Who is it, Luke? Tell me.
Who's with me?
Who's with you?
It's my lovely girlfriend Paloma.
Hey, it's the lovely girlfriend Paloma. Hey, Paloma. Lovely to see you. Hi.
Yeah, we're all good. I'm good. So, AJ keeps popping in and out. I'm watching him backstage now. Just his bit. Poor guy, just can't get his computer to work.
Poor guy. Now, Paloma's only job here is to make Luke look stupid. So, should be easy. Right. And at the same time, Sam is going to be in this game. Now, Sam can say anything he wants. He speaks like a normal human. I think that makes sense. All we need from you lovely people at home is we need... what am I going to get? A relationship between two people. I think that's good. Something like doctor and patient, teacher and student, engineer and town mayor. Whatever you like. Throw it at us. Tell us. During that time, I'm going to have my... I've already lost count of how many shots I've had. I think I've had 4. But I may have only had 3. So I'm just, for safety...
Oh, I need to my shots as well. Actually,
I just like drinking.
You're not allowed to drink unless they buy you a shot. That's the whole game.
Hey, they did buy us a shot.
I mean, they did, but I don't.
And that was a shot to commemorate the anniversary of the last shot.
It's been a whole year. It's been most of a year we've been doing this.
Yeah.
Woo! So. We've got Peter Pan and Wendy. Thank you, Laura. Lovely. We've got parole officer and parolee. We have pilot. And then wait for it. There's going to be another half, and I'm excited. Plastic surgeon and patient. Hairstylist and client. News studio. That might have been the last one, but I still like news studio people. Preferences. Luke, what do you want?
Peter Pan and Wendy.
I didn't think you would, but he has. So, Peter Pan and Wendy is going to be comment section. I think everyone understands how it works. So, I think comment section, that's not what I meant. I meant couple support, which is an altogether more erotic game. Peter Pan and Wendy.
Oh my goodness, Peter! Neverland looks like it's in such a state of disrepair.
Oh, no. You don't understand. It's just like that because of Captain James Hook and his nasty band of... Parrots. His nasty band of parrots. Not pirates. They all got eaten by a giant crocodile. He's just got loads and loads of parrots.
I see. That explains all the droppings left all over the Pirate Cove and all over the Mermaid's Lagoon. But Peter... You're not going to clean any of this up? Why don't you and the Lost Boys get a cleaning regiment going?
That's not my job. That's the job of me. The dirty pirate who belongs to Captain James Hook. Ugh.
Smee? You mean he's working for you now? Oh my goodness. Is he your slave?
No, he's not a slave. I pay him in chocolates and more chocolates. Because I just love chocolates so much. I've got a huge pile of chocolates. Before I came to get you from your bedroom, I went to the Lindor factory in the sea. The Lindor factory at the bottom of the sea. You know where they make chocolate? Sea. It's the ideal temperature for making chocolate.
Young Master Pan, please, for diabetes, it's too much. Just don't pay me at all, please.
What do you want? Insulin? Or do you want
more chocolates?
More chocolates.
Peter, he looks in awful distress, Peter. I think you need to let him go. Listen, it's been some years since my last trip to Neverland, and I've done some education and I've done some social studies, and I think it's time for you to come back to London with me and get the help you so dearly need.
Come back to London and live with you and
your brothers.
Your brothers and
dog.
You and your brothers and dog.
You mean Michael, John, and Nana? Unfortunately, Nana had to be put down last year. She bit a postman. But you see, Peter, you've obviously gone through some quite traumatic childhood experiences. It's me. This is a private conversation.
I'll just have my diabetic attack over here.
You were abandoned in Hyde Park at a very young age, and you rode all the way to Neverland. I just think you need to deal with your psychological issues, okay? I'm here for you. I'm listening.
All right. Maybe you're right. Maybe it's time I did grow up and came to live with you in London and got a job in
the park.
The park. That's where you can get jobs, right?
Peter, you shouldn't go back to the scene of the trauma until we've worked it through, okay? You don't have to worry about work. We'll find you somewhere to live, and we'll just try and get you the help you need. And Lost Boys, where are the Lost? And Smee, we'll bring Smee too. We'll get him some insulin.
Okay, can he get a job at the park too? Or maybe he could get a job at the train station. Those are the only places I remember from London.
I'm also allergic to trains.
Well done, guys.
Chocolate.
You're great.
Well, bye.
Bye. Now, a little trivia quiz for the audience at home. Who played Smee in Steven Spielberg's Hook? Who played Smee in Steven Spielberg's Hook? Don't, Luke. You leave it.
I know who it is.
I know who it is too. I don't know, but I want to see. I want to see if anyone watching at home knows, and if you do, special gift.
In the meantime, I think it's time for a game of scene flip, and for this we need.
Oh, Laura Jade Selfridge coming in with Bob Hoskins and Nicole Sharp as well. Bob Hoskins, very good, fantastic there you go. And your special gift is, I'm going to remind you that the movie Who Framed Roger Rabbit exists and also contains Bob Hoskins, and I always thought he was an American man from that film, but he's actually like a proper Cockney gangster. And then I saw this film, in a gangster film, where Bob Hoskins beats Pierce Brosnan to death in a Turkish bathhouse because he's exposed some sort of homosexual love affair, and it ruined my childhood. So there you go. That's my gift to you, a secret.
He's also in the Super Mario Brothers film, which is bad. But he's in it.
Other films because he's a film actor.
He's actually dead.
All right. Yeah. Now, we need lots of lines of dialogue in the comments section. Lines of dialogue, they can be sensible lines of dialogue. They can be crazy lines of dialogue. They can be filthy lines of dialogue. They just need to be lines of dialogue in the comments section that we can use in our next game. We're going to use a whole bunch of them because there's going to be like lots of little scenes in a row that start with your lines of dialogue. So get them in the comments section. Lines of dialogue for a little game of scene flip. It's going to feature me. It's going to feature this guy right here. It's also going to feature Skinny McTallface. There he is.
I'm not skinny anymore. I have a belly now. You just haven't seen me in a year.
Show us the belly. Show us the rolls. Oh, you call that a belly, do you, Tom? Oh, Tom. That's
a belly. That's a fucking belly, mate. That's a fucking belly.
He's right. That is. Was that the sound of you putting it down?
Oh, I've got a little belly. Fuck you. You're like one of those Instagram models going, I don't care how I look. I just eat whatever I want. Oh no, I put on pie. Oh, I put on the pudge. Fuck off. What you just did there is cultural appropriation.
Right, well, that's the game. That's the game. That wasn't the game. The game is going to begin in a bit, but I've explained how the game works, and I'm excited to start. I've got some lines of dialogue coming in. My eyes! I think it's just a reference to what Sam just did, actually, to be honest. He's interrupted by a flow of lines of dialogue that I need. I need those lines of dialogue in. Mum, mum, mum. That's a good line of dialogue. It broke. Nice. Open-ended. I like it. So it's going to be me, Sam, and Tom in this. If AJ ever comes back, I don't know if he might be gone forever now.
He says his computer is a bit fucked. A bit. He had a bit of sex with his computer. I think that's what I'm getting there.
Poor guy. I don't think he's joining us. Oh well. In the meantime, whilst we're waiting for a few more lines of dialogue to come in, we've enjoyed the shots. 4 shots so far. Are there any more to add, Tom? Come in.
I've broken my own rule. Although actually Tracy did say we could take that previous one as a shot, so I'm good there. Is he back?
I'm back.
Is it a ghost?
There he is.
I am back, guys. Don't know what happened there. I had to restart my computer like 3 times. Back in business. What happened?
Oh, we did a great. Paloma was here. We played a couple support game with Peter Pan and Wendy.
We got a belly now.
Tom said he had a belly, and then I proved that he was a liar because I showed my belly, and that was the real shit. And we had some reactions to my belly, which was my eyes, my eyes. There you go.
Nice.
Double my eyes there.
We're playing Sing Flip now, AJ. I'm not going to put you in charge of this because I don't trust your computer.
That's okay.
Who I'm going to put in charge of this is me, actually.
Do it.
So Sing Flip. The first line of dialogue, we're going to begin.
I'm excited about this, actually. I think we're going to be really funny.
The first.
I'm with you, Tom. I believe it as well.
First line of dialogue: who ate all the pies? Which I've been inspired by Sam's showboating through his own stomach. Here we go. Who ate all the pies? She flew.
Okay, all right, okay. Who ate all the pies?
Who indeed ate all of
Tom,
the pies?
Tom, I'm looking directly at you right now because you have pies all around your face.
I have multiple pies. Well, you know, if you put into a starving children relief package a few pies, then this cheeky little mouth's going to eat all the pies. You know,
Tom, as working for UNICEF, you have to be, you have to show restraint. We're trying to, these are children who need food.
Who ate all the pies? Me. Yes, steak and kidney, chicken and mushroom, a fruit pie.
Tom,
fruit pie.
What? Do you not understand the gravity of what you just did? Some of these children, they might not make it.
Look! They're all in there. I'm a tubby wubby, aren't I? I'm a tubby wubby boy. Naughty, naughty.
I knew I shouldn't have employed my son.
Have you found the hippos?
I'm afraid not. They appear to have gotten away with me.
I told you not to come back.
Gotten away from me, not gotten away with me. Otherwise, then I would have the hippos. Sorry, I realized what I said there. God, it's been a difficult week.
Wait a minute. Did I just hear a hippo?
No, you would only have heard the hippos if they'd gotten away from me. But in fact, they're with me. You would only hear them if they were with me. But they're not.
Look, we decided to steal those hippos from the Chicago Zoo together. If you're holding out my half of the hippos, we're going to have some problems.
I'm not holding out on anyone's half of the hippos.
That's definitely a hippo call. Open the carrier bag. Open that carrier bag.
All right.
Just what I thought. 50 hippos.
To be honest, I think you should just be impressed that I managed to fit all 50 hippos inside one carrier bag.
Well, I am impressed by that. You're the best hippo smuggler in the business. Well, I gave you the money to get to Nicaragua, and I want the money back for those hippos. So give me 25 hippos, put them in any container you see fit. You're the best smuggler in the business, and we can have ourselves a drink.
How long were you polishing that glass for?
There's actually been many glasses. I've never been on camera when I've been swapping.
On camera? What are you talking about? Is there cameras in here? Is this a stitch-up?
It's a sting operation! Boys, go, go, go! Get the guy in the Gillette! Get the guy in the Gillette! The green Gillette! Not the hippos! Not the hippos!
I killed them all. I killed them.
Hello.
Oh. Sorry, team. I'm not very good at this whole Zoom business call thing. How many frogs are there? Can you hear me?
You're on mute.
Can you hear me?
You're on mute.
Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, we can hear you now. We can hear you now.
There you are. Very good.
Sorry, guys. It is rather a lot of frogs here. They have multiplied.
There's a lot of frogs. Okay.
There's a lot of frogs.
Yeah.
What?
I think we need to do something.
Okay, I'm just gonna share my screen.
I think Michael's frozen.
No, let me just share my stream. Oh Jesus!
They are.
Shit! Fuck! Ah, great. No. Hold on. That's not mine. That's oh Jesus. Hold on.
They are quite poisonous, and they have multiplied. And the reason I'm showing the screen is because I'm locked in this small room. It's essentially a cupboard.
Right.
Sink.
Oh, Michael, did you have something to? You have?
Michael?
No, we lost Michael again.
I would just like to.
No, he's gone.
Sorry. When I shared my screen, could anyone see anything?
One of my fellow researchers has died, so it's just me here in northern Brazil. I would like some assistance if you're able to.
Did anybody see my screen?
I didn't see your screen, but obviously Jeremy's in quite a bit of distress right now, so let's just focus on that, and then we can talk about the HR meeting we're going to have about Zoom call etiquette, okay? Am I able to spotlight? Can anyone see me?
Yeah. Have you put the pin on? Spotlight pin.
I touched one of the frogs about 10 minutes ago, so I'm not sure how long it takes the toxins to work, but I am worried because Franklin only lasted half an hour.
Oh, right. It's okay. No, we lost Michael completely. Look, I know how the anti-venom.
Is he saying how the anti-venom works? Because I can't hear him.
You're on. Your audio's gone.
Arthur.
I can hear me. Sorry.
Okay, I can't feel my legs, so I think it's starting to get. Can you hurry up? Tell me what the.
Right, let me just try that again. Share my screen. Can you see?
Oh my God!
Can you see
Adam,
the graphs?
Take it away, Adam. That's not the anti-venom. What color was the frog that got you? What color? Describe the frog.
I'm just showing.
Take it off the screen. Take it off the screen.
Can you see the graphs?
Call the host, Michael. Remove him from the chat, please. Remove him.
Can you see the graphs?
Remove him. Oh, that's it.
I think the color of the frog was red. The color of the frog was red.
I can't understand what you're saying. What color?
The color of the frog was red.
Oh God! Okay, I just suggest you're gonna die. Just take all the anti-venom that's in the cupboard. Just take everything, okay? We'll be sending someone on a Skype call to get through to you. We're gonna Skype us. Oh my God! We've entered the void. We've entered the void.
We've entered the void. We've entered the void.
wasn't really frozen. It was pretend.
Oh, good.
One thing I've learned about fake freezing from 83 shows of this is never put your hands in there because they're very hard to keep them still.
Right, righty ho.
Sexy women. That's what people come to. As someone that's never been in a shoot and hip show before. Sexy women.
Sexy women.
Hey, your mum's been hit. Paloma's been here.
Don't make it weird.
What? For
make it
sexy women.
No.
Lots of sexy
My
women.
mum has had sex twice.
Well, I mean, I was there for.
Next game, we're going to do...
No, go on, yeah.
We're going to do an improvised bedtime story. This improvised bedtime story is going to be about a household object, an anthropomorphized household object. So I need a name for it. Like a classic would be Henry the Hoover or Larry the Light Switch, Bertie the Bustle. I don't know if anyone remembers a bustle. It was kind of what happened before the electronic Hoover. So yeah, it was like a moth. What?
How fucking old are you, Sam? I don't know if anyone remembers. As if you fucking remember.
I'm sorry. I'm Luke. I only look up things that existed in my lifetime. Fuck history. Fascism's rising again because of people like you, and you deserve it.
It's because you said remember and not know. Like if you said, I don't even know what a bustle is, everyone remembers what a bustle is.
Remember a fact. Like I remember that the Battle of Hastings was in 1066, but I wasn't there. I still remember it. I remember the plot of
The Battle of Hastings is not an object. Anyway, AJ, what are you going to say?
Trying to connect. Hang on, make our fingers appear, Luke. Wait, Sam. We're in the middle of something, mate. Hang on. No. Okay, make our fingers connect, Luke. You can do this. Help us out. No, don't leap. I mean, this. Idiocy. What I'm saying is you use your fingers, Luke, to make it look like our fingers are touched.
Oh,
I get it.
Sam gets it. Right, hang on. Luke, you're out. Sam gets it. Okay, so Sam's going in the middle.
Okay.
Right.
In order for it to work, you have to get real close.
I think you've...
Wait, move your fingers back. Oh, I see.
Yeah, there we... Oh, great. Now we've all moved. Yeah. Yeah!
No!
Right, Sam, we've got some lovely headlines coming in. But first, Tom, did you order those chilies for your chili challenge?
I forgot.
Oh no, we're doing it next week. But if anyone wants to donate, they can do it by going to that link at the bottom, that little link at the bottom. You can donate towards Tom's Chili Challenge or any other crazy games that we do. Get some donations in. But now Sam is going to pick a title, and we're going to start thinking of some stuff.
Bunny's the bin!
Yes!
Bunny's the bin!
Hi, kids. My name is Irrelevant, and I'm going to tell you a good story. Once upon a time, there was a bin. Not like any other bin, for this bin
Was the smallest bin in the house. There was a bin in the bathroom that was bigger, but this bin resided underneath the desk.
Underneath the desk in Charlie's room. Now, Charlie was a 13-year-old boy, and he had not told anyone about the bin. But don't you let preconceptions cloud your judgment
of Charlie. It wasn't filled of spunk-filled tissues. No, it was filled with a secret even more dark.
That's right. The darkest thing that he had ever done was wrapped up in a small letter parcel inside of the bin. For he was going to send
this small letter parcel bin, which is definitely a thing we can all justify. He was going to send it to his next door
neighbor, Kimmy. Kimmy was a bully who used to pick on Charlie. Now, secrets have a magic of their own. Bernice the bin was about to find out just how powerful the magic of this secret was.
So, what he did was
He absorbed the secret, and the energy allowed Bernice to hop around the room. Charlie wasn't in the room, so luckily no one saw this bizarre sight of demonic possession. But hoppity hop, Bernice hopped around the room with the power of the secret inside her. Oh, she had a hunger on.
She did, and she had to feast. So she carefully bounced her way over to the door and bounced the top.
Bit of the door open.
And when she bounced the top bit of the door open, the inside of her was the letter. And the letter was the secret in the past, was the parcel secret inside the letter.
Chapter 2.
Millions of miles away, there was a heist going on. It was...
I've never seen such a level of panic. Usually you get to like 3/4 through the story and we come back to you and you're like, I just don't know what's going on. It was literally the first time we got you, like,
it was so fucking confusing. There was like a bin, and we were talking about the kid. We put a letter, like a secret letter, in the bin, and then the bin started.
You put the letter in it.
I put the letter in, but then now suddenly the bin's jumping about.
Yeah.
It's called Bernice the Bin. It's an anthropomorphic bin.
We can get onto that either way.
You've seen Toy Story. It was just Toy Story with a bin.
You know what? I had a better story to tell.
And it's called Milk Run. And it's available now if you have low standards and Vimeo. So Milk Run.
Hold on. So AJ's just said he had a better Bernie the Bin story to tell. So,
Brilliant.
Guys.
John and Jake stormed the bank. They went in with all their guns, firing as they went in. Everyone died in the room, and they created hostages. That's right. They took hostages of the dead people who were already there, but the police didn't know this. They said, come out, release the hostages. And they said, no, we won't. You have to give us Bernice the Bin. That's right. I was getting there, you sons of bitches. I was getting there. You know, fucking remind me. And so they were like, who's this Bernice the Bin? Bernice the Bin. Turns out it was a lover of John's from many, many years ago. In fact, it was his wife. In fact, this is now the story of Dog Day Afternoon, which I watched very, very recently. And so they were...
So AJ's better story was someone else's.
I still think it was. Yeah, it was still a better story. I didn't say.
I mean, given that all we knew about Bernice was she was a bin who had just started existing, you've given her a many-year backstory.
Or it could have just been a guy who was fucking an inanimate bin and like a love doll. Milk Run.
Milk Run. Water bar.
You should watch Milk Run. It is good, actually. I just directed it, and despite the fact that it seems like he doesn't know how to tell a story, or at least improvise an original one, he actually did do a pretty good job of it on his short. I enjoyed Milk Run. You should watch it.
Do you know what I really enjoyed?
What?
I really enjoyed Future by Thomas. It's a fantastic graphic novel about lesbians in space. And they go throughout a whole different time periods being lesbians in space. I won't spoil the end. I'll leave that as a surprise for you to happen in your future. Guys, why don't you all get your copies out? Because you obviously, supported the Kickstarter.
Mine's in the UK, Sam. I'm actually quite upset I'm not allowed to read it yet. Because
AJ? AJ?
I haven't bought it. I'd like to say that I don't want to say anything. I have no excuse. I haven't bought it.
AJ's strong Christian upbringing means he can't read anything with homosexual characters. They got 20 minutes through Brokeback Mountain, and then his family no, turn it off. Turn it off. This is supposed to be a cowboy movie.
All I know is that Tom is a wonderful storyteller, and therefore, go get it. Go get it.
Not like AJ.
A lot more with £20 behind it, AJ. But apart from that, you go. Thank you, Nicole. Oh, AJ, Luke has a point. Luke has a
Typewriter
point.
Terence. Typewriter Terence. Whose
Right.
turn is the typewriter T? I did this show before last. I think AJ was the last show. It's Tom or Sam's turn. Who wants to be typewriter T? Tom's looking around. Tom is looking around for a costume. Sam's looking around.
I can do it. I can do it. I'll do it.
You'll do it.
Yeah.
But Tom left. Tom's go.
No, that's fine. I'll save it for next time.
Okay.
I'll eat chilies.
So Sam, get into costume. Sam, get into costume. Is this your you're getting into costume? Okay, great. Right, so for this we need a title of a story. It's the next best-selling novel by Typewriter Terence, the world-famous author. A bit of a recluse as well, which is why we managed to get him on the show, but it has not often been seen in public before. We're going to see him tonight. So, a title of a story could be inspired by titles of stories that actually exist. Like Harry Potter and the never-ending stream of filth that erupted from his mouth, or The Light Again. Switch it on, please. Or Chapter 2, the fourth story of Part 1. Something confusing like that. Anything you want, get some titles in the comment section. And then it is Sam who's going to be playing the part of Typewriter Terence tonight. We haven't got interest signals for this anymore because they kept getting taken down because we used some footage that was not copyrighted. But
I think that's using it anyway. We get taken down whatever we do, and it happens after the show. So let's just do it. Fuck it.
It's not on the thing anymore, so we can't. Anyway, Terror on the Train. My right eye. Shoot from the hip says Dick and Fanny, which is the title of Tom's next comic that he's working on. The world will never be the same again, not after the release of Dick and Fanny. The dogs howled. Never the same again. Nightmares in the forest. Lost and lonely. The 12th circle of hell, or as Tom calls it, working on Dick and Fanny. Gone with the fucking wind. With the fucking... I think it's got to be that, really, isn't it? Well done, Monster. Gone with the fucking wind. Right, love it. Yes. AJ, can you do the voiceover while Tom sort of hums some background music as you do your Typewriter Terence intro for us? Okay.
Sounds good.
Great.
Right.
Okay. Tom's gonna hum away, Tom.
3, 2, 1. Oh, I see. Well, he's the greatest of all time. Amazing novel, won lots of novels. Here he is. It's Typewriter Terence.
The most amazing novel. Won lots of novels.
It's Typewriter Terence.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Terence Smith podcast. The Terence Smith podcast. I am your host, Terence Smith. Of course, I used to, as you might know me, used to be a former footballer for West Ham, then became a best-selling author, and now I've got my podcast where I can bring my stories directly into your ears. Now, what I do is I retell classic tales with a Cockney London twist. Because sometimes, you get a classic novel like Moby fucking Dick. We did that last week. Where, he's basically this guy getting a huge fucking whale. And then, we of course did Lord of the fucking Rings. And now I'm very excited to bring you the story of Gone with the Fucking Wind, which is set in America during a bit of a butcher's where some people wanted people and other people don't. So we begin on a plantation somewhere in the South, and Scarlett O'Hara is there, and she's having a bit of a rough time because she's not married and she's 23.
Oh, my. Oh, I'm 23 years old today and I still haven't found myself a fucking husband.
Now, the reason that Scarlett couldn't find herself a fucking husband is because there was a bit of a civil war going on. And a lot of the men were fighting or dying, and she was pretty sad about it. There were a few still hanging around, but mainly it was all kicking off a little bit. So Scarlett chatted to the only people who were still left around the plantation, the slaves.
So you've been here a while. I'm not sure exactly. So that's happening now. Okay, you want people like, which side are we on?
Well, hello there, man. I am a slave. I'm one of the rare white slaves because I'd be very uncomfortable otherwise. But as a white slave, I feel completely comfortable in this situation in which I find myself. And I enjoy this character. My name is Roberto, and I have interests including building model horses and emancipation. Those are two of my interests.
I can't help but feel that this somehow is cultural appropriation, what you're doing, but I'm a bit confused.
Oh, excuse me, madam. Excuse me. Little Miss Rich over here comes over to the white slave, and says to him, "You're culturally..." Oh, did I take something from you? Is that what's happening? Did I take from you?
Everything was very tense on the plantation between Scarlet and the slaves. Of course, Roberto,
The white slaves.
Roberto, the white slave, was the most angry of all because he thought that his white privilege should get him off scot-free. Of course, Scarlet immediately, left Roberto to his work, his enforced work, to go and talk to the only man who still visited the plantation. It wasn't a slave. This was, of course, the very, very handsome Clark Gable, who I'm pretty sure in the book was called, what was it?
Red?
What?
Red, perhaps?
Yeah, that's right, Red Butler. Red Butler, who was named after his dad's favourite colour and favourite slave.
Excuse me, is anybody in?
Oh, my. Yes, I'm in here. It's ever so hot. I had to leave the door open. Just don't mind. You just step right inside now.
No. I won't be stepping inside. Just want you to know that the other day I had a few dogs come running in and start chewing at my chickens. Yeah?
Oh, well, that won't do. I'll have to repay you for those chickens.
Yes, you will. So that will be 100 tuppence per chicken, which is about.
Sorry, where's your accent from?
I'm from England.
Oh my, so far away. Tell me, how is Queen Victoria doing? She's all right. I think she's doing a good job. I think she's alive. I'm actually from the East End of London. Actually,
now I've taken some creative liberties with the retelling of Gone with the Fucking Wind because I know a lot of my audience, they are from the East End. They're all West Ham fans. So what I've done is I've inserted a more relatable character into the lead, and of course you may have noticed that the slave was white. That's just a creative choice that I've made. I believe in colour-blind casting, and honestly, he was the best person for this audio production. Anyway, the war got worse and worse, and Scarlett's home was burnt to the ground when one day she got a visitor.
Frankly, my dear, I'm visiting your house.
Oh, are you here to help me rebuild after it got burnt down by that nasty whoever burned it? I think it was the Blues. The Blues? The Greys is the South.
Frankly, my dear, yes.
That's right. The Union soldiers, they done burn it down. How's the gal supposed to live? Will you take me with you?
Yes.
And what was your name?
Franklin, my dear.
Franklin, my dear. Oh my.
Franklin, my dear.
So it all looked like it was good for Scarlett. She was going to be transported away from the war-torn south to the safe north. But there was one man who wasn't having any of it. He still wanted his 200 tuppence. Red Butler jumped onto the sheet.
Excuse me. Listen, where do you think you're going? You still haven't paid me. Yeah, I don't know what happened to your house. It was nothing to do with me. I promise. All right. Okay. Been some bad scores on the football maybe recently. Yeah. So I'm feeling pretty down. All right. Ronaldo hasn't been doing too well in the Premier League. we've gone down to second division. All right, so I'm pissed off. I want my money back.
Oh, are you blaming me? Are you blaming me? Is that what's happening? Wait, did you say Ronaldo or Roberto?
No, mate, I said Ronaldo.
Oh.
You know, the footballer sponsored by Nike.
My bad. I have a lot of repressed rage from having been slave. Oh my God.
All right.
Well, I can't afford to pay you. I mean, my house is burned down. I don't have any money. I don't have anywhere to live.
Well, I don't know. He seems like a rich geezer. What's your name? Well, Franklin.
Franklin, my dear.
Nice. I think. Why don't you lend her some money for my chickens?
Franklin, my dear, I don't give a loan.
Suddenly, a massive storm kicked up at the plantation, and it blew all through the debris of the house, and it swept everyone off their feet and blew them 300 miles away. You could say that they were gone with a fucking wind.
Franklin, my dear.
They all landed, all three of them, in Washington, D.C., at the feet of who else but Abraham Lincoln. Now, in my version, Abraham Lincoln is played by a crown jewel in the British acting community, and I'm sure, just from his voice, you're going to know exactly who it is.
All right. It's me, Abraham Lincoln. What's the problem? What's going on?
That's right, we got Jason Statham, just in case anyone didn't get it. We got Jason Statham as Abraham Lincoln, and he gave a speech that sorted the whole thing out, because that's how Abe did it. He was a good talker, was Abe.
It's been some dark times, and I've been trying to pass some measures. I did it. I've done it. So it's done. Now we all need to come together. It's nice that the wind it blew you in with the fucking wind to where we are all together now. Yeah? Apparently you got an issue with the chicken. Is that right? Yeah, it is. Yeah.
You may not have noticed beforehand, but we actually got Jason Statham multi-rolling in this. Not only is he playing Red Butler, but he's also playing Abraham Lincoln. He was so excited to be involved in Gone with the Fucking Wind. He went to play both parts. It's really exciting.
So what's the fucking problem then? I told you what the fucking problem is. I know we've got all this stuff going on, the emancipation, whatever, yeah? I need money for my chickens. You need money for your chickens. All right. Anybody got any money for for his fucking chickens? Anyone?
Please, someone pay the man. It's been awful. Just been, oh God.
There was one man, though. One man who did have the money. You see, even though he'd been working in servitude all his life, he'd make sure to scrimp together everything that he could. So now, ladies and gentlemen, I bring you a special treat where we both have someone who is both a white slave and a white savior.
Well, you know me, ma'am. I've been working hard all my life, and I've managed to scrape together a little bit, even though I wasn't paid. So it was especially impressive to scrape together the money I have saved so that I could help you in your hour of need. But I've got to say, madam, fuck you. You can go with the fucking wind, because frankly, my dear.
Oh, sorry.
I don't give a damn. Da da da. And that's the end.
I got so excited with the spinning around bit that I knocked a wine glass off the
I heard.
table.
We all heard.
Did it smash?
It did smash, yes.
Can we see?
Hilarious.
That is-
Frankly, marvellous.
No, we cannot.
Brilliant story. I like doing that. That was fun.
Franklin, my dear, really made me laugh. It really tickled me. It just hit me right in the big gut punch.
That is AJ's perfect humour. It was just fantastic.
Bang on.
Buy a new wine glass. Looking like Kofi link there. Guys, is that the end of the show?
I think it might be.
Is it?
It might be.
Wow, that was quick.
Yeah, I know they do these days.
We did have a lovely little donation at the end from Marcin. Greetings from Los Angeles. I just finished
thank you very
my
much.
student. Now I enjoy your show.
Oh,
Thank you very much, sir.
There's still time. You can click on that donate link now and give us some money if you've enjoyed the show. Think of it like a virtual bucket. Throw some change in there. Throw some notes in there. Throw some Bitcoin, some GameStop stock would be fantastic.
That'd
be great.
Any stock would be great. Also, if you have just tuned in at the end of the show here, you can go back and watch it from the start on our YouTube channel. So feel
And it
free.
gets taken down by Sony.
It gets temporarily taken down by, as it turns out, fake Sony. It's not real Sony. It's someone trying to grab copyrighted stuff to squeeze money out of us. I'll tell these guys all about it, but it's quite boring. So,
We will have on Monday at 8:30, potentially for Tom's Chili Challenge, if his wife goes to the shops in time.
I mean, I can go now because the show's finished. Sam doesn't know that men are allowed to go to shops now.
No, in my strict sex, when men are not allowed outside unless accompanied by 3 women and a dog.
Also, is Sam on fire? Because I'm a bit worried.
No, Sam is burning a lovely lavender incense stick.
Ah,
Sam is very fucking fancy.
very nice. Very, very nice.
Right. Thank you very much for watching, guys. We'll be back on Monday.
And we'll see you then. Thank you, everyone, for
Smash that
joining
like
us.
button.
Thank you to
Spread the
everyone
word.
who
See you
enjoyed
later.
it. Bye.